Welcome back, guys, to my predictions of WWE Money in the Bank 2025. So as of time of recording, as always, I can only do what is relevant as of the time of recording. If any other announcements, then so be it. So at the moment, there are 4 matches on the match card. We don't know the order yet. I think the tag team championship, or not tag team championship, what am I saying? The tag team match, I think that's going to go on last because obviously John Cena, Cody Rhodes, they're all in that match. So let's just go through it. We've got the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Now, a couple of things to think about this match. The match doesn't really have a in-match stipulation, but it does have a Cody Rhodes AEW-esque stipulation. If Becky Lynch loses, she's not allowed to challenge for the IC Championship again while Lyra is champion. And if Becky wins, Lyra has to lift her hand in victory. So with this in mind, I think there's only one obvious answer for this, and I do think that WWE will go towards SummerSlam, in my opinion at least, or even maybe Evolution pay-per-view that's coming up sooner rather than later, with Becky Lynch being the champion. And there's a little bit of unfinished business with Becky Lynch and a little known lady by the name of Bayley. So there's some unfinished business there. So I do think WWE is going to go that route. I do think they're going to go Becky Lynch versus Bayley. I think that makes the most sense. Evolution, SummerSlam, where you want to do it. SummerSlam being a 2-night match card. Of course, there's going to be options for every single championship to be defended. I hope and pray. But apart from that, I think this one is the most obvious. Lyra Valkyria, she's going to have to raise Becky Lynch's hand in victory and in defeat for herself. Next, let's talk about the Women's Money in the Bank match. Now, I was going to predict that Stephanie Vaquer was going to qualify for this, and then surprise, surprise, she qualified. So we've got Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, Julia, Naomi, and Stephanie Vaquer. So, a lot to unpack in this one, a lot. There's obviously the whole Judgment Day thing going on with Raquel. What is the exact situation with her and Roxanne Perez? Is she going to cost Roxanne Perez an opportunity? I would love to see Roxanne Perez with the briefcase, but I don't think that's happening. We've got Alexa Bliss, who's getting pretty much pop of the night every single night she shows up. But I don't think she's done magical work with the briefcase previously, but I don't think it's going her way. Then we've got Julia. It's unfortunate that Julia is put into this situation, and Stephanie Vaquer is put into this situation so early in their careers, on the main roster at least, because I don't think either one of them has an actual shot at winning this. I just don't think that's happening for either one of them. Then we've got, of course, Naomi. We could possibly go into a triple threat, Jade, Bianca, Naomi. That could be a future storytelling device. That's why I don't think Naomi is winning this one. That leaves us with Rhea Ripley. Now, the problem with Rhea Ripley, she's already just in the title picture no matter what. She just shows up and she gets a title match. She's pretty much just in there already. But with someone like Rhea Ripley walking around with a briefcase, pretty much stalking Io Sky everywhere she goes, that could make for a very interesting storytelling device. And then pretty much just use it as a scare tactic with Io Sky more than anything else, until eventually she ends up cashing in and then probably becoming women's champion again. So I do think that I would love to see Alexa Bliss or Roxanne Perez take it, but I do think Rhea Ripley just makes the most sense for storytelling purposes. Moving on, we've got the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I really thought CM Punk would qualify. We, of course, have Solo Sikoa, we've got LA Knight, we've got Penta, we've got Seth Rollins, we've got Andrade, and we've got El Grande Americano, who I really thought CM Punk was going to qualify for this, but it just didn't happen. So Solo Sikoa, I don't think he's got a shot of winning this. He, of course, he's going to go on with the whole Jacob Fatu thing. There's going to be a program with them. Penta, as much as I like Penta, I don't think Penta, he's got a shot at this. Now, some people saying Chad Gable got 2 chances as El Grande Americano and Chad Gable. We all know it's not the same guy. We all know that. Seth Rollins, I think he's got a legit chance. Andrade, unfortunately, I don't think he's going to win this. Even though I was very shocked that he qualified, I don't think he's going to win this simply because he's there for the spots more than anything else. And El Grande Americano, I'm sorry, you're not taking this. So we're left with two. We're left with LA Knight and we're left with Seth Rollins. Now, by the way, WWE, why are we not doing John Cena versus CM Punk at this pay-per-view? They've got such a rich history at this. Why are we not doing that? You are really, really, really missing a trick to do John Cena versus CM Punk at Money in the Bank. 2011 was a 5-star match. What are we doing, WWE? But anyway, be that as it may, I think Seth Rollins is going to come within inches of winning the briefcase, and somehow we're going to have some kind of interference, maybe a Roman return, and he's going to cost Seth Rollins. And I do think that WWE, they're just going to put the briefcase after 3 years where he was the favorite. I think WWE is just going to put the briefcase in LA Knight's hands. They can maybe do Year in the Bank or something like that. And by the way, with the women's match, I think they're going to promote it as Mummy in the Bank, and they're going to sell so much of those replicas briefcases. It's not even funny. Okay, next match, we've got the men's tag match, which it's, of course, John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. What are we doing, WWE? Two of your main champions and they're in a tag match, and it's just, couldn't you be bothered to write storylines for the two of them? Couldn't you, just couldn't you be bothered? This one, I have zero interest in this match. Not even a passing, fleeting, flickering amount of interest. Just absolutely zero interest in this match, simply because there's no build to it. There's nothing going on in this match at all. We've got Jey Uso, who's defending against Gunther soon. He cannot lose. We've got Cody Rhodes. He cannot lose. We've got John Cena. He cannot lose. So we know who's taking the pin. It's going to be Logan Paul. It's just, what are we doing here? We've got a premium live event, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. One of the, in my opinion, bigger B shows. And we're not defending any main championships. They're on the show, but we're just not defending. What are we doing here? I just think, unfortunately, Logan Paul, he's going to eat the pin. And maybe we're doing a cash-in on the same night. You know what would have been awesome? Would have been awesome if CM Punk qualified for this match and CM Punk won the briefcase and he cashed in on John Cena on the same night. Money in the Bank 2011, kind of have that moment relived. Not that it was a cash-in, but you guys get the idea. But anyway, I'm done speaking about this match. This match makes me genuinely sad and depressed. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know your predictions in the comment section. Until next time, peace.